My name is Sagan Augustine, a certified financial planner with Jesurun Wealth Advisors. I work with athletes ranging from the NIL athlete on up to the professional athlete. And the reason for this short video today is to talk about spending slowly using fixed investments. So the three areas that I'll talk about is, what am I referring to when I say fixed investments? Number two, what are the benefits of using this strategy? And number three, to talk about the considerations and what you should consider should you decide to take this option. Okay, so number one, what am I referring to when I say fixed investments? What I'm talking about is you putting aside money that are in fixed buckets that shouldn't be withdrawn until that maturity period is over, right? A lot of financial advisors refer to this as laddering. You can either ladder bonds or you can either ladder certificates of deposits, which are often referred to as CDs. So those are the fixed investments that I'm referring to. And basically what you do is, if you're an athlete, for example, and you know that you have a certain amount of money and you have a certain period of time when you want to spend that money, what you can do is you can park those monies, different dollars amounts, in different maturity periods. So you can have it set up to where one matures in 1 year, another matures in the second year, third year, fourth year, right? And then as those fixed buckets mature, so at the end of the first year, I'm gonna get that first pool of money. You can take advantage of that. The reason why it's beneficial is for two reasons. Number one, it's gonna provide a form of income for you. So at the end of that first year, you know that you can expect an interest rate given back to you. Number two, it's going to help you with budgeting, right? So you know that when you go into these fixed investments, you shouldn't liquidate unless it's an absolute emergency. And unless it's an absolute emergency, that's when you liquidate. But other than that, I mean, you hang on to it. So that's the other benefit. The benefit is that, number one, it's a way to provide income for you while you're an athlete. And then number two, it's a fixed way to budget because you just can't withdraw that money out. So that leads me to the things that you should consider, which is the third thing. You should consider the rates that you're going to receive for the buckets that you're putting the money into, right? The second thing that you got to consider is that you should consider what the tax consequences are, and that you're going to get help from your CPA with that. But you should consider whether the tax consequences, if it's going to be taxed at ordinary income, or you're going to be taxed at long-term capital gains, or different ways that you're going to be taxed on that, or if at all you're going to be taxed. So in the third thing that you want to consider is, what are the provisions? What are the call protections against that? Because sometimes when you have investments, fixed investment options, the issuing company can actually give you your principal back before that time period expires. So let's say, for example, I signed up for a 5-year investment, but after 2 years, the issuing company has the right to give me back my principal with interest, and then we part ways. So you want to know what the call protections are on that. And then the fourth thing to consider is what's the investment quality, right? So what's the investment quality? Is it FDIC insured through a bank CD, or is there some kind of other rating, S&P, Moody's? So that's what you want to consider with that. So again, this is Sagan. I had this short video to tell you about what's a way to spend slowly using fixed investments. That's a way that you can do that. Should you need any help with understanding more and getting to more of the considerations, please feel free to reach out to me. My phone number is 239-207-7910. Again, that's 239-207-7910, or you can go on my website, which is www.jesurunwealth.com. That's www.jesurunwealth.com. Thank you and have a great day.